Dr. Erica with Rosie Research, and I'm going to go over one of the add-on activities we have for this month's lab. And this month, we're doing the Pirate's Treasure. So Rosie goes on a whale watching trip to take a little vacation from after saving our time travelers, and some pirates show up and they need help. And if she doesn't do a good job making a boat, she's going to have to walk the plank. And the lab is all about buoyancy and densities. And one of the things that I thought would be fun is to look at the densities of different things that are liquid. Because a lot of times we think of ships as being solids or rocks that are dropping in and it's all solid. And we don't even think that liquids can necessarily sink or float on water. So what I have is a bunch of common kitchen things. I've got molasses, corn syrup, okay, maybe not common kitchen shampoo, dish soap, I've got some water that I colored blue, some oil, and some 100% acetone. So what we're going to do is I'm going to load them up based on their densities into this density column, and we can look at what happens. And there's an add-on sheet in your folder for this where you can actually cut out all of these guys based on their densities and sort of arrange them in your own paper density column as sort of an intro activity to see what you think will happen. So first I'm going to just add in my molasses into here. Oh! Hopefully you will have a little bit better luck than that. But that's okay. Science can be a mess. My girls love to make messes, and that's just part of the fun. And so after that one, I'm going to put in some corn syrup, which is going to be clear. And to do that, I'm just going to actually put it down sort of the side of the wall, nice and slowly so that they don't mix too much. Add sort of a nice amount. And you can see pretty quickly that I already have sort of my clear area of corn syrup that's on top of that molasses. And next I'm going to add in some shampoo. My girls love the pink shampoo. It's their favorite, so we're going to add some of that in. Also down sort of the side of the wall. And that just helps it so it doesn't mix as much. And if you do get a lot of mixing, it can kind of be fun to come back on the next day and look, because over time, gravity will separate everything for you, and it'll look really nice. So now I've got my dark molasses, my clear corn syrup, and my shampoo that's sitting on top of that. And so now I have some green dish detergent. We'll add a bunch of that in too. And I like to add in a lot so that it kind of helps make it nice and thick and easy to see. There we go. So now we see that we've got our dark molasses, our clear corn syrup, our shampoo, and our dish soap, and they're all layered on top of each other. And so now let's add the water. So I colored my water blue just so it's kind of a little more fun and easy to see. And we'll pour that down the side. Like that. And you can see that it's mixing with my soap a little bit, but it is definitely staying on top. Okay, so all of these liquids below it were sinking. If I put some molasses in just regular water, it would sink to the bottom. And now I can add oil, and we all know that oil and water don't mix. And you can look and you can kind of guess, will the oil be on top of the water or below the water? And we notice here that it's on top of our blue water, and that's because oil is less dense than water. So if I took a milliliter of oil or a cup of oil and a cup of water, the oil would weigh much less than that. So now we have sort of this fun density column thing going. It's got all these nice colors in it, and I can also add acetone, which is not very dense. This is 100% pure acetone, and This one, it kind of mixes in with the oil a little bit, but it's also still fun to see. So I'll see how slowly I can pour it in. And you'll see that it's on top of my oil is my acetone. Now, if you do the acetone, regular nail polish remover isn't going to work for you because that's only like a few percent acetone. So if you want to see the back in terms of the colors a little better, this might help you. So we've got our molasses on the bottom, we've got our corn syrup, we had our shampoo, and actually if we look closely, it actually seems like our shampoo and our dish detergent might be switching places here. So maybe my guess was wrong that the shampoo would be more dense than the dish detergent. But then on top of that, we've got our water in blue, and then we've got sort of this yellowish walnut oil and acetone. And so this is because, so some of these are floating above the water because they're less dense than water, and some of them are sinking in the water because they're more dense than water. And so it's not just solids that can sink or solids that can float. Even liquids can do that. Even gases, in fact, can do that too. So hopefully you get online, you join us on Patreon, become a patron with our science activities, and every month we're coming out with new fun labs. This month is going to be the Pirate's Treasure, and I can't wait to go over it with you guys. Have a great one.